All right, YouTube, thank you for joining us. TikTok, thanks for coming in tonight. Okay, another live session here Monday, December 6th. The market is back, recovering slightly today. Okay, we're watching that. We got the close, the daily close came in about 50K for Bitcoin. So we're going to do a quick market update, go through the news. We got a special request to talk about the metaverse. So we will talk about the metaverse as well. I just dropped a TikTok that I'm probably going to get in trouble for. I laid out the complete New World Order execution template, and I'm going to drop a much more in-depth, in-detail video on YouTube that's going to be absolutely fire. You guys got to be ready for this one because I could not go into detail on TikTok. I probably will get in trouble for even dropping the video and listing out the 6 phases to the New World Order execution template. I dropped the whole plan. It's the exact plan for the Great Reset. The timeline goes from October 2019 through September of 2022, and it's 6 phases. Okay, we went through it all. I'm not even going to talk about it here on the stream just because I am on TikTok, but let's get right into it, okay, guys? Bitcoin closed the daily at about 50K, so that's good. I was telling my Discord today that the best case scenario that I can see is that Bitcoin maintains this level. Ethereum, look at Ethereum, back up 3, almost 4% today, still holding bullish posture for Ethereum. And we can see that chart right there. That's looking fantastic. YouTube, by the way, YouTube, I'm going to be watching your comments as well. So please drop your questions and comments below, and I'll make sure to check those out. I just got a new monitor for my computer, so we should be a little bit sharper. The picture should be a little bit clearer for you guys on YouTube. And hopefully the sound's coming through for you guys as well. Okay. All right. So let's go through this. Ethereum still holding bullish posture. Let me finish this thought that I was going on. Best case scenario is Bitcoin holds this level above 47K, hopefully above 50K, but I still think that it's going to be shaky. But if we can hold relatively close to 50K and let Ethereum go on a final pump, and then let the money flow out of Bitcoin and Ethereum into our altcoins, this is the best case scenario. Bitcoin has topped out. Now it's Ethereum's turn. If Ethereum can break 5 grand again, what was the final all-time high for Ethereum? You know me, I don't give a shit about Ethereum. I think that it has many competitors, and in the end, it will be a winner, but I do think the institutions are working on other projects like Solana, Avalanche. All the competitors to Ethereum are much better. Even Binance, as illegitimate as Binance is, here we go. All-time high was 4,800, give or take. So yeah, if Ethereum can break 5 grand, maybe stretch out to like 6 or 7 grand, I have reduced all of my targets for all of these coins now. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate all of you guys on TikTok, YouTube. Hopefully looks like we got a couple of you guys on YouTube. I appreciate you guys for coming in tonight, okay? We're going to run through the news, quick update. I'm running through the best case scenario for you guys right now, okay? Bitcoin remains around 50. Ethereum goes to all-time high. Maybe stretches out to 6 or 7 grand. I think it's going to find resistance at 7. And then you're going to see the altcoins go after that. But we need that liquidity to come from Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's where the money's going to come from, as well as the stock market. I'm kind of interested to see, and this is why a lot of people here on TikTok, a lot of creators are saying that we're in a super cycle. All the adoption, the institutions are coming. They're just waiting for the new year to hit. They're harvesting tax losses right now. They're selling at a loss to reduce their taxes. And then they're also going to sell in January as well when the new year hits. Then they're going to be able to realize those gains that they don't want to realize this year. They'll just wait till January to exit those positions. But we are expecting the altcoins to hopefully go on a run here over the next 2 weeks to a month. Historically in the past, that's what's happened. Ethereum still holding bullish posture, and actually the Ethereum Bitcoin chart, I don't have it pulled up, but that one's looking really good as well. Okay, so we need Bitcoin and Ethereum to do their thing, and then they will exit, and then the coins that we're holding like XRP and XLM are going to do hopefully a 10x. $7 to $13 end target for XRP. And you guys have heard some of my price predictions for some of these other altcoins as well. They're going to be all of the downside targets that I've listed before for all of the altcoins that I've mentioned and been talking about over the last month or two. It's the downside targets is where we're going to be at, because Bitcoin only stretched out to 69K and the bull run was ended for Bitcoin here. We have less money to flow into the altcoins. That's how this works. YouTube, I'm watching your comments as well, so if you guys want to light up the comments, we'll get into some Q&A here at the end. Let's quick look here at XRP, 83 cents right now. Okay, hopefully we can hold 83 cents, and then we want to get back up above 85 cents to that 86 cent launchpad territory for XRP. I've been telling you guys, we are basically right in the exact position that we were in the 2017 bull run. After Bitcoin topped out, XRP was trading from 70 to 80 cents before it went on a tear over the next 2 weeks to $3, nearly $4. So we're in the exact same position, and there's more money in this market than there was last bull run by far. So that's another good sign for us. Now, if Ethereum can stretch out and then provide liquidity for the other altcoins, that's what we're looking for. So as you guys know, the numbers that have came in, it's about 2.5, nearly 3 billion worth of liquidations occurred over the weekend. And we had over 400,000 crypto accounts that were fully liquidated down to zero. So massive shakeout that we missed. Okay, we called that improperly, but we pretty much were spot on with the date. We were just completely wrong about the energy that happened. Okay, we thought that it was going to be bullish, that we were going to top out. I've already gone over this. You guys know the deal. Okay, the Bitcoin bull run is over. That's fine. It's time for our alts to go. This is our opportunity that we've been waiting for. This is some guy's chart from TradingView that's been going around Twitter, and this has XRP in another exponential triangle breakout fractal formation is what he's calling this. And the price target is going up towards breaking 50, going up towards $70. Okay? $70, and that's next year, 2022. We'll see. We'll see. This was another piece of news that we needed to cover. Okay, Japan has introduced a bill to restrict crypto stablecoins. Only banks, wire transfer companies to issue crypto-backed coins or currency-backed coins such as Tether in proposed legislation. So they're trying to get rid of Tether in Japan. That is massive news. Massive news. Here's a VET Ethereum chart for you guys. This was getting shared in my Discord, so I wanted to show you guys what we're looking at here. Potential pump for VET coming up. And like I said, if we get Ethereum to go on a tear, right now I'm rooting for Ethereum. You know, even though Ethereum got the free pass and all that bullshit with it, for the sake of the rest of the altcoin market, we're hoping that Ethereum can go on a tear now. Break through that all-time high once again, that would be fantastic. Okay, after that, it's going to flow into our altcoins like VET. I still think that VET can actually do a little something. Ralph, I appreciate that. He says, Ralph says, I was on TikTok, but this is better, more info. Yeah, on YouTube, you're able to screen watch now, and I hope that the clarity picture is a lot better. Now that I've updated my monitor, I'm not using a TV with a little ragtag setup. Okay, we got the new monitor going. So hopefully the clarity's better. Now, this is one of the last articles that I wanted to share with you guys. Citadel refuses to give investors the remaining cash back. This is from December 14th, 2008. And I shared this with my Discord group, and I think that it's interesting to see that Citadel is causing systemic risk in the marketplace right now. I believe that Citadel is one of the major investors into Robinhood, and I just find it interesting. So back then in the 2008 bubble that we were in, Citadel was causing issues, refusing to give investors the remaining cash back. Okay? This move will likely torpedo Citadel's remaining credibility. And here we are once again in this market. Watching Citadel. Flip the switch already, absolutely. XRP got delisted from a Canadian exchange. Yep. XRP is only on a few now. It is tough to get XRP. Yeah, Citadel's behind the AMC, the GameStop deal. Yeah. They're also behind that. Absolutely. Okay, so yes, tomorrow, December 8th, or no, 2 days, on Wednesday, December 8th, we're going to have the crypto CEOs testifying in Congress. So that's going to be massive. That's going to be massive. Now, let me, that is it for the news. I am going to be looking at charts now and any Q&A. So if you guys have any Q&A, hit me up. If you want to join our Discord group, the links are in the bio and the links are in the description as well. Do I think that Ethereum is going down and then retracing or bullish? Ethereum's still in relatively bullish posture, so it's looking good. The Ethereum Bitcoin chart's looking good as well. Thoughts on Anchor? I don't get excited about it, but looks solid, I guess. Bearish until the meeting on Wednesday. Yeah, it should be interesting to see what happens. As per usual, it probably will dump some more. I'm not like saying that we're in the clear yet, that we're just going to be back to the pump. Okay, Bitcoin's really looking all right. It's looking all right at this point. But we'll see what happens. G-Man says, turn up the volume. Thank you, Gerard. Let's turn it up. How does that sound now, YouTube? Let me know how that sounds. Yeah, big sales. Yep. My last post was kind of scary. Is there any good news? Well, the good news is if you're holding the assets that are going to run the new quantum financial system, next year when they cancel the debts and dematerialize the money, we're going to go to an all-digital system. The rollout of the digital currencies, the central bank digital currencies. If we position ourselves accordingly, I do think that we will benefit from that. However, during these times, we are up against an agenda that is out to make the ordinary life, the middle class of America, go away. The rest of the world is much farther along in this agenda. The dates that I gave out for the template and the absolute timeline of the execution of the New World Order was the American timeline, but the rest of the world is farther along. What's the central bank digital currency? Each country is looking to issue their own central bank digital currency. So just like the Federal Reserve issues the US dollar note, fiat, funny money, greenback, worthless piece of crap. Okay. Each central bank is going to issue their own digital currency. XDC is a very solid project. Yep. Canada, absolutely. Hate to see it. Sound coming through good. Thank you, YouTube. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for coming in tonight. Let's do rapid fire Q&A. Yep, the Sologenic Airdrop is coming in December 24th. I have already taken out my initial investment from Sologenic. And still up on my Sologenic right now. But I did take my initial investment out, which I'll just tell you guys, it was 1,000 XRP. I put 1,000 XRP into Sologenic. I've taken my initial investment out, and now I'm just sitting in profits on Sologenic, and I'm just going to ride it up. Hopefully the hype leading up to the airdrop is, we're going to catch another pump. A lot of people in their Discord or, all the hype kids talking about a $10 price for Sologenic, which is an obvious psychological number. But yeah, I'll be looking as it approaches $6 and $7 again. We'll see what we're going to be doing. But yeah, I'm going to be looking. If it reaches out towards $10, I would be absolutely thrilled. Let's take a look at Sologenic right now, actually. But yeah, I took my initial 1,000 XRP back out, and I'm still in profit. So we're doing fine. Still got a bag there. Is XRP going to be backed by gold? No, but I do believe that XRP will have a similar role as gold has provided a store of value and a commodity with utility for the last couple thousand years. What do I think about the airdrop? Sologenic seems pretty legit. Doing it with the XRP ledger is super exciting. Their decentralized exchange, their NFT marketplace that's coming. Haven't really completed my deep dive on Sologenic and the developers, guys behind it, but I'll wrap that up this week and release that because that's an urgent issue that I need to give you guys. Give you guys an example, or give you guys my take on Sologenic. So we'll get that out this week. Should we buy XRP now or wait? Well, you still have a 10x if we reach out to $8. The full 4.236 Fibonacci extension for XRP takes us out to $8.50. I forgot. This isn't the chart. I was looking at it before I hopped on here. The full 4.236 Fibonacci extension, if you're on the bigger macro chart. Basically, you go from the COVID crash, sorry, I shouldn't say that. The March crash in 2020, that's your starting point, and then you extend it out to the $2 highs that we got, and then see where we go from there. And the full extension takes us out to $8.50. So my target has always been $7 to $13 for this bull run, and that's going to be, this month into January. There's a lot of things happening with XRP into next month, so watch for the hype, watch for the FOMO, watch for the Sologenic airdrop to run up XRP as well. The Sologenic airdrop is going to run up Solo and XRP leading up to that airdrop. What's up, guys? Thank you for coming in tonight, okay? Who came up with the switch idea? Are you talking about flipping the switch? Okay, Luna is up 30% on the week still, but it has slightly dipped. Let's take a look at it. And I was telling my Discord, okay, this is a perfect example. If these coins catch their pump, that's going to be your exit. Okay, not financial advice, but Terra already moving back up into the top 10. Is it a solid project? Yes. But you're going to want to start to ladder out of your positions as you catch these pumps. Okay, this is perfect. The market cap already reaching out to 25 billion. Okay, doubt that we're going to see another 2x on that. What's the all-time high for Luna was what? It was like $80. I was recovering this. $75, $80. Yep. So as we approach that all-time high again, hit the off-ramps. Don't get caught holding the bag on these coins. So the switch idea is, I don't know where it originated from. I think that what it's talking about, though, is flipping the switch is turning it off before we fire up the new quantum financial system. Basically, collapsing the existing system, letting it crumble, pulling the rug from the existing financial system, turning it off before we fire up the new quantum financial system and have that full reset. Are you leverage trading XRP? No, I am not doing any futures trading at this time right now. No. I'm only doing swing trades, and I'm only holding and accumulating more XLM. I bought more XLM last week. I'm just letting what I have ride for the rest of this bull run, and I will look to add to my positions into the new year. Into the new year, I will be looking to add to my positions. But like I said, full reset to occur next year, March through September is what we're looking at. And so you got to have patience going into next year. From basically just my initial take and all my research, I'm not going to go into depth, but just to summarize in conclusion, it looks to me like we might bottom out again in like March, or at least have another downturn in March. But the overall trend is basically down until then, until March. Nexo thoughts. Nexo is solid, but here's the thing, guys. I'm not a huge fan of having like all of your crypto on these platforms. Look at how many hacks have occurred, okay? you got to be careful. Like, I wouldn't be putting 100% of my XRP on Nexo or any one of these platforms, or God forbid you have it all on an exchange. You know, do I really think that they're going to allow us to keep our XRP? I do. I think that the Treasury Department is going to work out a deal with Ripple to just get some of that XRP that's in escrow. I don't believe in the buyback theory. Do you think it's okay to hold XRP until mid-2022? I'm going to be holding most of my bag forever. I mean, I'm only looking to sell a small percentage of my bag this bull run just so I can have some cash to buy a property. Other than that, I wouldn't be selling any of my XRP this bull run. I'm just going to use it, leverage it, stake it. The DeFi that's coming to the XRP ledger is going to be massive over the next year. Do I see Hero going $3 to $6? What is that's Hero or Meta Hero, right? Let's take a look at it. Yeah, you're talking about Meta Hero. Dang, down to $2. All of these coins got wrecked over the last little bit here. XDC, yeah, I'm looking for it to reach out to 30 to 50 cents for XDC. If it can break that previous all-time high, which was 20 cents, you know, maybe get up to 30 cents, that would be fantastic. Can I look at Solve? Yeah, let's take a look at Solve. Meta Hero, what is it at? It's 20% off the all-time high, which was 4 days ago. 25 cents. Meta Hero's at 20 cents right now. What do we need to look at? Solve. So for a lot of you guys, you may just want a dollar cost average into all of your positions here if you really believe in the project. But I think that you're going to be lucky to catch one more pump on all of the altcoins, but especially these coins that have really taken a shit over the last weekend. Okay? You're going to be really lucky to catch another pump on these. Look at Solve way down. Solve's way down. It's down 81% off the all-time high in May, which was 60 cents. Solve's at 11 cents right now. I don't know if you believe in it. Now might be a decent time. Don't catch a falling knife on that one. I have not done a review or taken a look at Solve. Yeah, ISO 200 is really solid, Jason. Yep, absolutely. All the ISO coins really solid. What are my thoughts about the housing market? They've propped this thing up, and through all of the inflation, it's really saved a mortgage crisis, a foreclosure crisis. We were going to have massive foreclosures in this country, but what's happened over the last 2 years is they've pumped it like 10 to 20% per year in these markets, and it's really saved a lot of people that were underwater. It saved a lot of people that they went into forbearance, and what they did is they just exited their house. They just sold. So you're starting to see some more houses hit the market, but from my understanding, and I'm not a real estate expert, I've been watching the market for 10 years, looking to buy my first property over the next year. But what we're seeing is that they've pumped these markets 10 to 20% each year, and it's really saved a lot of people. Really saved a lot of people. They've been able to exit their positions. They were in the forbearance process, but over the last year with the pump since 2020, they've been able to exit. So it's basically just being propped up like the stock market. And because of the overall macro situation, I do not believe that they're going to pull the rug on real estate quite yet. The interesting part is going to be what debts do they cancel next year. So I'm expecting them to cancel a lot of debts, but I don't know what they're going to do with the mortgages. Dirty Fresh says he sold the house and bought the dip. I love it. Good exchanges to buy XRP, Qcoin, Uphold, and Bitrue. Thoughts on CSPR and OXT? I have not taken a look at those, my friend. Sorry. HBAR is solid. Yes. HBAR has lots of partnerships, and Hashgraph is great technology. D. Sterling, I don't know what your question is. Satoshi Kusama latest tweet mean? I don't know what. I'll have to take a look at that. IOTA, a big fan of IOTA. I know it was down back at like $1. Let's take a look at IOTA. $1.17, so it's recovered slightly, but it went back down to $1 briefly. Yep. So I wish I could pick that up, but I can't. It's not in. I can't use Bitro in Washington State, so I can't pick up IOTA. Can I record these lives and put them on YouTube? Yes. All of my live streams are posted up here on YouTube. The only thing is on YouTube, you're not seeing my face like you are on TikTok. I don't have the webcam set up for YouTube streams yet. That is coming. But in the meantime, you're only able to watch my screen, but you are able to re-listen. And you can actually watch all the chart works here and all the news articles that I'm sharing. Mike, are you saying you have 250 IOTA or you're expecting IOTA to go to 250? Do we have any recent charts from... no charts from Dark Defender. Yeah, this was incredible. I'm going to do some videos, some TikToks later on some of the stuff that digital asset investors been sharing. I'm going to make some TikToks because he's pulling up these clips from Nancy Wotas speaking. Yeah, I'll post that on TikTok later. That's going to be good stuff. I am not on Twitter. No, I was actually deplatformed from Twitter. Mike says you own 250 IOTA coins. Yeah, I hope that IOTA catches a nice pump here. I forget what my targets were for it. Previous all-time high was $5. So I was looking at $10 to $15 for IOTA, I think. But that's going to be lower side price targets now, right? Lower side price targets for all of the altcoins that I've talked about, and I've done a few videos on altcoins. The predictions that I made, the targets, it's going to be the downside. So for example, IOTA, we were talking 10 to 15 bucks. Downside of that. December 8th, Big Ben, absolutely, brother. It's going to be massive on Wednesday. They're going to be talking crypto in Congress with crypto CEOs testifying. And where's that full list of the people that are testifying in that? Where can I find that? Maybe digital asset investor. Oh, no, it was Ron Hammond. Let's look up Ron Hammond. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thoughts on Theta and T-Fuel? I mean, Theta's all right. I just believe that YouTube's going to get their own cryptocurrency. So I don't believe in Theta long-term, really. But let's see here if we can get the full list. Here we go. Full list. So you have Jeremy Allaire, who's the CEO of Circle, and that's the company behind USDC. So that's going to be massive. I mean, God, okay, I got to put out a whole video together on this. Jeremy Allaire is speaking. That's a representative from a stablecoin, but it's from Circle, and that's USDC. And as we've been talking about forever, USDC is our preferred stablecoin over Tether, the Ponzi scheme bubble Bitcoin pusher that is Tether, holding a ridiculous amount of Chinese commercial paper debt. Talk about systemic risk. You're going to see something with Tether. I promise you that. But this just goes to show you that they're going to sit with Jeremy Allaire here speaking before Congress. Then you have Sam Bankman-Fried, who's from FTX. And then you got Brian Brooks, who's the CEO of Bitfury now. But remember, Brian Brooks used to be the head of the OCC. Then he also was at Coinbase, right? Now you got the guy from Paxos. That's another stable coin. So that's going to be an interesting one. I'm not a huge fan of, or I haven't really looked at Paxos, but that's interesting that they're going to be speaking there. Now this is crucial too. Danelle Dixon, the CEO of Stellar's Development Foundation. That's going to be an interesting one. That's why I've been adding to my XLM bag, because I didn't have enough XLM. So I just bought some more XLM last week. And then the CEO of Coinbase, and I guess he's the CFO too, Alicia Haas. I'm probably mispronouncing that. So you have Coinbase, Circle, and Stellar are the main ones, with Brian Brooks, who's the former head of the OCC. That's going to be massive, massive for the United States. Absolutely going to be massive. Yeah, the whales knew that they're going to bring in regulations. Here's the thing is, just them talking about it, you can get a shakeout. You can get a pullback just from them talking about cryptocurrencies. Absolutely. It might take them a while to do the bills on it, but as you see, they included crypto into the infrastructure bill, and they're talking about it in Congress now, so we're looking for them to introduce it. There's a couple of different bills being floated around, but between now and March of 2022, I'm expecting them to provide regulations. You're going to have the Ripple lawsuit coming up as well. That should be decided early next year as well. So we'll have full regulations, full clarity. XRP is going to be one of the first ones through the door, and we're going to be off to the races. What's a good bag to hold for XLM? Well, you know, I used to have a fat bag of XLM, but then I traded it for XRP. Why has another Canadian exchange delisted XRP? Steve, I don't know how recent that was. You know, there's just been so many exchanges delist XRP. That's not bad news. That's not bad news. Yeah, no, XLM will not be as big as XRP. No. It's two different use cases. So XLM is for the upfront consumer-facing product. XRP is a back-end liquidity settlement asset, reserve liquidity asset. That's why I've used that term for a while now, is a reserve liquidity token is what XRP is. It's for the back end, for big transfers, big settlements, big remittances, okay? Big markets, big flows. Huge payment flows. Bitcoin is dead. Changed my mind. Absolutely, man. I think that the Bitcoin bull run is over. And I mean, if they let Bitcoin stay around, it'll do all right, I guess. But I'm looking for a lot of the big players to exit their Bitcoin positions. If they didn't already. I mean, they already did. They already did. Now, this was some news that I should have covered right at the very beginning, but this is something to take a look at, guys. The United States and European allies are weighing sanctions targeting Russia's biggest banks and the country's ability to convert rubles for dollars and other foreign currencies should President Vladimir Putin invade Ukraine. So the tensions in Ukraine with Russia have picked up again, and Putin, the big bad bear, is under attack again here. So here's an article from Bloomberg. This is what they cite as the source. Biden weighs Russian banking sanctions if Putin invades Ukraine. And there's talks of them kicking them off swift. What's very interesting is huge shout out to King Solomon on YouTube. He just did a video. Let me see this. King Solomon just put out a video on YouTube yesterday citing XRP Central Bank of Russia successful testing in multinational payment systems. Know what you hold. So I'll have to check out this video later. I haven't watched it. He didn't show the... Sorry, he didn't show the... He says document found. I don't know, maybe he posted it in the video. But that's very interesting to see that the Central Bank of Russia working with XRP, just like all the other major central banks. Okay. Remember, basically, let me see if I can pull up the full template, the full execution template that I was telling you guys about. Let me see if I can pull this up, and then I can share this with you guys here. But you guys know the deal. What they're going to do is they're going to crash the stock market and crash the overall economy. What's going to be interesting to see is what they do with the default that's set to take place on December 15th. If we don't raise the debt limit, then we default, and millions of Americans won't be receiving payments. Their Social Security payments. Basically, the federal government, the Treasury Department, will run out of cash. Let me pull this up for you guys. So here's phase 6. Phase 6 of the full execution template, the full rollout of the reset. I just made a TikTok about it if you guys want to check it out, and I'll repost it to YouTube as well when I'm done with this. But here you go. Phase 6 of this plan, the final phase, is to cancel the debts and dematerialize the money. And that's going to take place from March of 2022 to September of 2022. And I'm not going to tell you guys on the stream here where the source of this template is from. I can't say it or else I'll definitely get in trouble, but I'll tell you it's a good source. It's a solid source. But the sixth and final phase of this whole great reset, set to take place next year in March. And I think that you're already starting to see it, okay? But it's going to really hit in March. Like I was saying, I think that you're going to see a similar crash in March of next year. So here's the full list of this phase. Trigger the economic, financial, and stock market collapse, the bankruptcy of the banks, to rescue the losses of the banks in the accounts of their clients. Activate the Great Reset. Dematerialize money. Now, we've already seen many countries, because of the current issues going around the world, they've already phased out cash, and you're going to see that, I think, across the world next year. Okay? So that's what they mean by dematerialize the money, is get rid of fiat and roll out the digital central bank digital currency, and then you'll have your digital wallet with your digital ID. And like I said, the fourth phase was the QR code, which they've already rolled out this year. Really ramped up the rollout this year. So the next, the part of this, dematerialize the money, cancel the debts and the loans. What I'm interested to see is what debts and loans they cancel. It basically is the rest of the world going to get screwed and we tell them that you're not receiving payment? Are they going to erase student loan debt? They've already been talking about that, floating that idea for a while. Now they say impose the digital portfolio, and that's the digital wallet, just like I said. That's going to have your full QR code. It's going to be basically your Social Security card in the digital form, right? This next part, seize properties and land. Ban all global medicines. Confirm the obligation to take the treatment semi-annually or annually, which we've already seen. First it was 1, then it was a second dose. Now it's going to be a third and a fourth. And then it's going to be an obligation to get it semi-annually or annually, which I'm trying to dance around this because you already know what I'm dealing with here on TikTok. Impose food rationing and a diet based on the Codex Alimentarius. I don't know what that is. I'll have to look that up and get back to you. Like I said, I'm going to do a full deep dive on this execution template of the Great Reset on my YouTube. So I'll do a full deep dive on that and I'll figure out what that means. But we already know what they're trying to do. I mean, they're trying to get rid of meat. They're trying to just make us live like peasants in every way, essentially. Extend the measures to emerging countries. Result: third stage of digital control, extension of the NWO to the whole planet. Now, what's interesting about that is, like I was saying earlier, the rest of the world is actually farther along in many aspects of the Great Reset because they don't have the US dollar reserve currency status, so they weren't able to print their dollar into oblivion and just run it up and, you know, not be held accountable for having nearly 30 trillion in debt like we do right now. So yeah, I'm going to do a full deep dive on that, but basically it's a 6 phase of the NWO execution template. It's essentially basically the full plan for the reset and the timeline. Very fascinating, but I'm going to do the deep dive on my YouTube. So please make sure you have headed on over to the YouTube and subscribe there. Final market update. We're at 51K for Bitcoin. Still looking good here, okay? Hopefully we can hover around here and we can get an altcoin season coming in. It's going to be very interesting to watch what happens here. Now, everyone's expecting a dip on the 8th when we go in front of Congress with the cryptocurrency CEOs. So maybe they'll do the exact opposite. Maybe they'll pump it. I don't know. You know, I do think that Bitcoin, it's basically done. Okay, I'm not expecting another all-time high for that one to come in, but I'm just hoping that it can hover above 50K, and then we can provide liquidity for the rest of the altcoins as we finish this bull run over the next 2 weeks. So for you guys who missed this one, if you want to head on over, this is going to be reposted on my YouTube. This was a full, how long have we been streaming here on YouTube? We have been on for 41 minutes. So this was a 41-minute stream. You can head on over to YouTube and watch this. I want to say thank you to everyone on TikTok, on YouTube. We've hit 170,000 on TikTok. We have done 1,700 on YouTube. So the YouTube is new and growing, and I'm really trying to get up the YouTube channel, but we'll be dropping more deep dive content over there, so that should help there. Okay, super excited as we finish up this bull run. If you want to get into the Discord group, just head into the links in my bio, links in the description of the YouTube, and sign up for the Patreon. $17 a month, and then I'll send you the Discord link from there. Right now, I am 8 minutes late to a Discord live call. I'm going to be going live with my Discord group right now, so I'm going to head on over there, and we're going to we do weekly live calls, but I told them as we wrap up this bull market, we're really going to be doing a lot more live calls because we need to navigate the end of this bull run. Very critical moment here in the cryptocurrency space and the overall macroeconomic events that we're seeing play out. So we're going to stay over the target. We're going to give you guys the complete truth on TikTok. I was worried about posting the video that I did today, but we'll see how it does. Maybe TikTok will cancel me, but we're heading on over to here to YouTube now. If YouTube does it, we'll go to Discord. If that fails, we'll do a texting platform, whatever it takes. Okay, we're going to stay in touch, stay over the truth, and we're going to have a plan as this great reset rolls out. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you, and God bless. We will see you in the next one.